Hi, I'm Moshe, the administrator at the Chateau at Brooklyn. At the Chateau, we pride ourselves on the family-like environment we provide to our staff and our residents. We're very fortunate at the Chateau to have many superstars. Let me introduce you to one of them, Miss Fingal.
Hi, my name is Wanda Fingal, and I'm an RN here at the Chateau at Brooklyn Nursing Home and Rehab Center. I'm originally from Guyana, South America. Guyana is the only English-speaking country in South America. Did you know that? I am the third of 4 children. I was born on July 4th. I won't give you the year. Something you should know about me is that I used to be very smart. I graduated from high school when I was 15 years old. And then I went to, they call it commercial school, where I studied shorthand and typing and so forth. I always wanted to be a nurse, but because my parents were migrating to America, I couldn't become a nurse because we had to sign a contract. And the contract would stipulate that I had to be at home for a certain amount of time. So I didn't become a nurse, I became a dietitian. So I came to this country in 1989, in July 2nd, 1989. And, you know, as immigrants, when you come to this country, you fall into whatever job that's available. So I started working as a banker. And throughout the years, I worked myself up to assistant vice president at JP Morgan Chase Bank. But I always wanted to be a nurse. And I remember there's this thing that I had given to all of my employees. It says, you can't build a reputation on what you're going to do it now. So one day I was sitting looking at this little plaque that I had given to my employees. And I said, this is the time for me to become a nurse. So I went to school. I became an LPN, and a few years after, I got my RN. Of course, all I knew was banking. So when I graduated from my LPN school, which I'm proud to say I was the humanitarian, that's the best award ever. I got a humanitarian award. So when I graduated, I had this friend, and she says, I work at this very nice nursing home. And I interviewed, I didn't know nursing, but the interviewer was very, she was very impressed with my credentials, and she said she's going to give me a shot. So here I am. I started as an LPN, and I just love the atmosphere here. Wonderful people, wonderful patients. I was in my element. So I had my son in 2005. He was a premature baby, 2 pounds, 6.5 months pregnant. I had him. But what impressed me were the nurses in the NICU, and I became sick also. I went into a coma, and I was in the ICU also, and I was really impressed with the care that I received. I was awake, I could observe them, I could observe the care that they were given, and you know, it reignited my passion for nursing. What I like about working at the Chateau at Brooklyn is it's more like a family. The CNAs are so dedicated. They love their patients. And my nurse buddy, she's from Russia. I just love her. She's a fairly new nurse, and we have just clicked. We work well together. You know, we bounce off of each other, and it's just nice coming to work. It's great to work with a good team. So the dietitians, they're always available when I call, when I have a concern. Maybe the patient is not tolerating a certain meal. They have different likes or dislikes. I'm able to call the dietitian, and they respond immediately. And the social workers are phenomenal. Always there for the patients, always there for the patients. And then what can I say about the recreation department? They're wonderful. Always engaging the patients. I just love working here. What can I say?
Hey guys, this is here. Meet my favorite nurse, Miss Wanda. She greets me with a pretty smile every day, and she helps me with the patients. She's ready to be available whenever I need her. It's a great teamwork.
Teamwork.
I am Annette Young. I was nominated for Employee or Professional of the Quarter, and this is my co-worker, Miss Wanda Finger. We actually came here together. We started here together, and we are accomplishing a lot here, right?
Hi, my name is Judy, and I just wanted to talk about Wanda. She's just the best. I've had a family member here, and she just gave above and beyond as far as the care. We're very, very pleased, and we're so happy to have her here. Thank you.
I would like to say a few words about one of the nicest people, Miss Ingle, that I have met. And I'm not just saying it, I mean it. If I was outside, she'd be my friend. Most caring, wonderful person. Made me feel very comfortable here, and I've been here 3 months.
Hi everyone, my name is Marcia Ashby. I'm the Director of Nursing at the Chateau. We are so happy to welcome Wanda as one of our high achievers in the building. Wanda is really thoughtful, she's sincere, she goes out of her way to make our residents happy, and she tries to be the ultimate professional in everything she does.
No one can